Happy Friday, Dessert Junkies. I hope you are doing well. Well, this week's recipe is probably going to be something that you Americans are probably going to be going, oh, I don't know what the face that was, but anyway. It's our national spread, Vegemite. Very similar to the New Zealand version of that called Marmite. It's far, far inferior, I'll let you know right now. Vegemite is where it's at. And if you team it up with cheese, everyone's a winner. Cheese makes everything better. This is how you make my mini Vegemite scrolls.
Alright guys, so into our bowl we need to sift our self-raising flour first. This is going to get rid of all the lumps and the bumps, and it's also going to air out our mixture to make sure our scrolls are nice and doughy and soft when you bake them. To that we're going to add some cold butter. So I've just taken the butter out of the fridge and I've chopped it up into fine little cubes, and I haven't left it come to room temperature because what I want to do with this is rub this in between my fingers. So the heat from my own body is going to melt this butter and make it nice and fine within the mix. Once there is no more big lumps of butter, you want to make a well in the center, like so. To this, you want to add your milk. Now the milk does need to be at room temperature, so take that out before you start your recipe and you should be fine. I'm going to pour this in the middle, and then I'm going to use just a butter knife to slowly drag the outside into the center, so slowly working it together. This is also going to help reduce the lumps, but also continue to aerate the mixture so that it's not nice and doughy. We want it all to be nice and fluffy. Fluffy! Once the butter knife sort of gets to that point where you're going to know this is not working, it's time to pop that down and then use the most important tools you have, your little fingers here, and slowly work that dough so that it brings all the flour together that you've allocated into that bowl. So it will start to become nice and clean, like so, and once you get to that point, it's now time to take it out of the bowl, and it's now time to knead. To knead your dough, you're going to find over time, if I find I sort of fold it on top of itself, but see at the moment it's nice and gritty, which is not really nice, your dough will start to smooth out the more you work it. So, you know, get a bit of a rhythm going there, a bit of music, and it'll become nice and soft and fluffy like this. See, there's no lumps, very springy, doesn't stick to the bench. That's when your kneading is done. Then you want to roll this out to around a 20 centimeter by 20 centimeter square. And this is what we are going to fill the scroll. So a good way of getting a nice square shape is just work a little bit, rotate, work a little bit. This is Vegemite, the best thing to come out of Australia. Marmite, that's that poor New Zealand excuse. I've microwaved this in the microwave for around 10 seconds, just so it's nice and pliable and it won't tear holes when we're trying to brush it on with a pastry brush onto our dough here. So we're going to pretty much put all our fillings in the middle and then give it a good roll. So I like a lot of Vegemite, so I'm trying to be as generous as possible. Then I'm going to lightly put on my cheese. This is just tasty cheese that's a bit melty, that's got a bit of mozzarella in it, and I'm making that nice and even. Of course, see how I've gone to the edge as well? You don't want the end people to miss out, so make sure you go all the way to the edge. Then once you've done happy with that, it's now time to roll the scroll. So when I'm rolling, I'm sort of squishing it and making sure it all comes together, and I'm taking my time with this. See how I have a hole in there? It doesn't really matter because it's going to be on the inside of the scroll. So don't be too worried if you do get a little hole on the inside. Then I'm cutting them off. So these ones are mini ones. I got around 20 in here, but you can make them bigger. Just cut your scroll a little bit wider. I'm going to place these onto a lined baking tray with a low side so that the air rotates really well through a fan-forced oven. Make sure you give them a good little squish also to make sure they're nice and round before you're putting them in the oven, because they will expand a little bit in the oven. Bake these 200 degrees, 20 minutes until they come out nice and golden. Allow them to cool a little bit, but I like these nice and warm. I don't know about you, but I love a scroll. There you have it, my Vegemite scrolls.
Now, of course, guys, I normally say there you have it, how simple and easy is that? But of course, this week and this month is our Fight Hunger Club initiative, thanks to the lovely people at Tastemade and, wait for it, Action Against Hunger. You can buy one of these sexy shirts, $20, and it goes to providing water for a child in need for 1 whole year. So go to fighthungerclub.com, and I've even gone to fighthungerclub.com right here on my iPad to show you how amazing that is. Ooh, Facebook update. Look, fighthungerclub.com. This is where you can go and order one of these very sexy shirts. Look, oh look, I can be like this man. Look at him. Look at him. Look, it's got a bit of Thor action there. Then you got the sexy girl there. She's got the white one on. And then there's these other ones here. And they're only around, what are we looking at? $19.99 US. And that helps a child in need for 1 whole year. And I just turned the volume up on my iPad. So please go help us out. Click on the link below or on screen right now to go and help this lovely organization. Now, if you really like this video, you can tell me by giving me a thumbs up. You can hit the favorite button that puts it in your favorites so you can back and watch it and make it when you want to. And of course, subscribe. My goal is 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I am getting there. You know, I'm actually thinking I should have made that 5,000, but you guys are helping me out. So please hit the subscribe button. It helps me so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.